Hello, how's everyone? Just wanted to say, so a lot of the time people will say or kind of like let us know, us people with borderline, that like they didn't know we were suffering. Um and it's not lack of them trying to know or them trying to understand. It usually actually has a lot to do with us and this facade that we put on that everything is okay because we want everything to be okay. Um, and so we try to lie to ourselves and trick ourselves into feeling like everything's okay when everything's spinning out of control. I am not a person with quiet borderline. I have very severe loud borderline. My emotions change with the wind, and I usually am very vocal about like letting my loved ones or whomever's around me know, like, hey, I'm not feeling too good right now. I might need to change something. I might need to go somewhere else right now because I'm not feeling that well. But there are other times, and there are also times, and this is something that troubles me. Sometimes with my primary doctor, I will put on a facade that everything is okay. And I know that it comes from this fear of being put in treatment. Um, and then when it comes to like my really close personal friends, I'll also lie to them and I'll let them know that everything's okay when it's not, and it's because I'm afraid. Um, I'm afraid that they'll be like, "Oh my God, Darian and his BPD drama again," which is not how my friends are. My friends aren't like that at all. But I don't want them to become that because of my constantly being in crisis. Yeah, and so, wow, huh. That's really good. And so sometimes I will, especially when first off, I have low self esteem. We as BPD, we are constantly tearing ourselves down. We don't do much to build our self esteem. We only do a lot to tear it down. We are our own worst enemy. So I personally will hide behind a mask, and my mask is usually my outfit and my clothes, and like kind of like I'll put on this like bro facade, like, oh, everything's so chill, like I'm super chill, everything's going well, like I don't have a care in the world. Think I'm gonna go hop on my longboard and just chill and like have a chill day. But like on the inside I'm screaming, please somebody help me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what to do about that. And there could literally be no problems, but I still feel like everything is a problem. Like I'll grab all my necessary materials for success. So when I say my necessary materials for success, I mean my planner, my journal, my sketchbook, my color pencils, and my coloring kit. And I will try to have a day with that. Like just try to have a day where I don't do anything but like all these things that I'm supposed to love doing and supposed to be fun for me, used to be fun for me, and then I will end up in crisis halfway through the day because I can't draw. I can't find anything to write about. Like, and I don't have anything on my planner that's like helpful or that's making me feel like something good is coming up. And so I just fall back into crisis. I fall into crisis trying to get out of crisis. And it's like there's a new crisis for every crisis that I try to get out of. It's really sad. And it's all centering around my unstable self-image. And so I don't know who I am. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't know what to write about because I don't know who I am. And we have those days. And sometimes it can, just be a day. Sometimes it can last for more than a day. Sometimes it can only be an hour. But that unstable and unclear self-image really does give birth to a lot of negative qualities and traits in us. And I'm here to say to all of those friends who thought that they knew me, most likely you knew a mask. You got really familiar with that mask because I learned to put that mask on all day, every day. But now I'm learning to live this life without that mask. And while it is hard, it's a lot harder because then I have to face whatever emotion or whatever negative feeling I'm feeling. I have to face it. I have to identify it. And then I have to combat it. And that's the hard part. It's easy to put on a mask and lie and say, no, everything's fine, when everything's not fine. But it is hard to seek out what is actually wrong and actually solve it. That's where the strength comes in. And it's hard to do all of that while not knowing who you are, not feeling any confidence within yourself. And that's what we have to do on a daily basis, sometimes multiple times in the day. I was just on Facebook and this made me really, really sad. It was like, it was kind of like these bullet points on what it's like to be borderline, but one bullet point stood out more to me, and it was, I'm disassociating, or disassociating is my constant, like, meaning it's their normal, like it's their average normal. And I know that may have been a fabrication, but I have now been experiencing days where I'm disassociating all morning, and it's like, I don't know who I am. I don't have any attachment to like anything. I don't feel like this is my life. I don't feel like I am who I am. I feel so outside of myself. I feel so outside of life in itself. And it just gets to this point where I have no choice but to put myself to sleep. And for those of you who've watched my videos, putting myself to sleep has been my like solving the issue, or not even solving, just letting time pass to solve the issue. It works sometimes, but it does not work all the time, and it cannot work all the time. And these things need to be faced. And so with the disassociating, and them saying that, it goes clear into self-image. So usually my disassociative mornings, and I say mornings because it's usually when I'm at work. I work from 3 a.m. to roughly like 8 a.m. in the morning. And when I'm disassociating at work, it is really, 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 really tough. Because I can't really, there's not much you can do about disassociating. It's not enough for me to feel like I need to go home. But it is disruptive, and it is enough to like make me feel, okay, like I'm doing something wrong. And then I start to beat myself up and tear myself down about my work ethic and what I'm doing and how fast I'm doing it. And everybody else is going at this pace. I should be going at this pace. And then that leads to unstable self-image. Bam. And now I'm back in that, okay, who am I? What should I be doing right now? And it's just a really difficult spot to be in when we don't know who we are. I think I'm gonna leave that there. I just want to say thank you guys for whomever is watching and supporting. Go ahead and throw a like down, or go ahead and follow my channel if you like. Thank you. Bye.